Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are doing well and you are fine. And today we are in the last phase of discussion of chapter 9, and also I have attached a PDF file for class notes. So many students asked, sir, we have to write directly from video or not? It is not from video. I have attached a PDF file with all the class notes from chapter number 9, and that is the life of early man. So today we'll discuss the remaining topics. Just a few topics are left, and I have added some questions, new things, new not that these are already discussed, but these are not given separately as a question answers. That's why. So let's start, student. So already we have seen in this chapter what we have discussed, that life of early men, who are called as early men, what type of lifestyle was there, and what type of language was used. Was there any language? No, that they were not using any type of language. They did not know about the use of language, that they were wearing anything or not, etc. We discussed here. Next we discussed about here, that is the difference between early man and modern man. Early man has simple lifestyle, modern man has that is complex lifestyle. Early man means natural products use more, modern man means artificial, man-made, natural, all types of products. So that type of differences we discussed here. Next we discussed the life of early men, that means what type of lifestyle was there, what type of eating habit, what type of dressing sense, what type of houses were there, what type of activities they were doing, etc. Next we discussed about that from where the mankind originated at first, that is Africa. It is our guess, it is our not that is exact correct information, but we are thinking it is from Africa. Then gradually they spread across the regions, they spread to our wander to Asia, Europe and America. Next, that is sources of information, because we are reading about past, so past means we need source of information. So who are the remains of objects, tools and fossils. Fossils means what? That when rocks were formed, or when rocks were formed at that time, that between two layers the dead bodies of plants and animals buried, but the dead bodies are decomposed, but their dead bodies imprint remain. This imprint is called as what? Fossil. Next, that is what is Stone Age, the age when stones were used for making tools, utensils, different type of objects, etc. Next, that is phases of the Stone Age. Three phases are there: Paleolithic or old, Mesolithic or middle, and Neolithic or new Stone Age. Next, this is the new question I have added today. What do you mean by Paleolithic age? Already discussed, but just for question answer I have given. So here you have to write down at first the literal meaning. Paleo means old, lithic means stone, that means from lithos this word has come, and Paleolithic age means it is the age when early men used unpolished stone tools for hunting, protection from the animals, and also they discovered fire by rubbing two stones, that is due to the friction. And but it is accidentally happened, it was not a pre-planned thing. And also it is the age, Paleolithic age, when early man was only food gatherer and hunter. Next, what do you mean by Mesolithic age? At first literal meaning, meso means middle, lithic means stone, and then that is the age or period between Paleolithic and Neolithic. It is Mesolithic age is coming between Paleo and Neo, that's why it is called as middle Stone Age. And it is the age when the early men became food producer, that means they started to do the crop cultivation, and also they started to tame the animals. And which animal was first tamed by human beings? That is dog. Next, what do you mean by Neolithic age? Neo means new, lithic means again that is stone, from lithos it has derived. And the age just before the starting of which age? Metal age. It is the last age of Stone Age, but it is after that that is metal age started in the life of early man. In this age, wheel was invented, pottery also started, and the people started to live a settled life. The concept of family developed in this age, etc. Next we discussed about detail what is Paleolithic age, what happened in the Paleolithic age, what type of food, what type of activities done by the Paleolithic men, etc. Then how did the Paleolithic men discover fire? Here one thing I want to say, there are so many points present, but the best five means according to your suitability, whatever you think suitable to memorize, these best 5 points you will choose and you will write down about the Paleolithic age, only 5 points. Next, that is but here you will read everyone, collect information, everyone, acquire knowledge, everything, but at the time of writing question answer, only 5 points you have to write down. Now that is next question, how did the Paleolithic man discover fire? That I have already told, by rubbing 2 stones, but it was accident, it was not pre-planned. And what was the importance of fire? Fire for safety from the animals, wild animals, and also that is for roasting, and also that is for protection from the cold weather, that type of importance. Then Mesolithic age, again so many points are there, you have to choose the 5 points for question answer, but and the knowledge you have to gather each and every point for knowledge, but for question answer only 5 points. Next, Neolithic age, here also so many points are there, so many points, but you have to choose the best 5 and then you have to prepare class notes. And then that is what is the significance of invention of wheel, that already discussed, that it was the greatest invention or remarkable invention of Neolithic man, and it helps in the movement of people, and also it helps in the spinning and also pottery. Spinning means making thread with the help of cotton, jute, wool, etc. Next, that is it is the new topic that I have told, a few topics are left, and that is the new topic, metal age. So you can guess which age is called as metal age. The age when metals were used to make tools, to make utensils, to make different type of objects. Also stone, horns, bones were also used, but metal introduced in this age. That's why it is called as metal age. That means after stone age, which age was started? Metal age. So what was the first metal used and discovered by the men, the early men? That is, it is believed that copper was the first metal to be discovered by men. Here one spelling mistake present, into the metal, here it will be metal in the last here. Next, that is metal age. How was the metal discovered? That is metal discover. Here one thing you should know, that metal means it is available where? In the soil, where it is available? In the rock. So metal, it is not remaining in the rock alone, it is a mixture of that is mineral or metal and also other elements. So that is called as what? Ore. So when we are searching for metal, when we are searching for metallic mineral, we have to go to which place? That is rock at first, because rock is the combination of mineral, that's why. So we have to go where? Rock, to collect the metal, to collect the ore. So when you are searching for metal, you have to go to the rock, and when you have got the metal, but when you will check it, at that time metal is not alone, metal is mixed with the other elements. At that time this metallic mineral or the mineral is called as what? Ore, O-R-E. Then what is your duty? Your duty to take out the mineral from this ore and you have to use it. Clear? So it is the way that it may have been during the baking of the clay pots in kilns that men discovered that metal is produced when some ore melts. I have already told, because they were making pots, and when they were making pots, they were baking the pots in the fire, and at that time, that what happened, that whatever the metals present in the rock, that means when they were baking, some ore melts, and they found that what is this, and that's why they started to find out what is this, they started to know about what is this, then the metal was discovered. So what was the first metal? Copper. And the copper, I have already told, metals are not available alone, it is available with the other elements, other components. That's why it is called as ore. So what is the ore from which copper was extracted, or copper is now also extracted? That is called as chalcopyrite. What is the ore name of copper? That is chalcopyrite. And that's why the age when copper was used, this age is called a chalcolithic age. What is the name? Chalcolithic. Why chalco? Chalco means copper, I have told, because chalcopyrite is the ore of copper, and lithic means stone. So stone plus copper. That's why the age name is chalcolithic age. Here. So here it is given chalcolithic age or period, the age or period in the life of early man when copper is used along with stones to make tools, utensils, etc. is known as the chalcolithic age. And the literal meaning I have already told, chalcopyrite. So chalco means copper and lithic means stone. Copper plus stone, these were used to make tools, make utensils. That's why this age is called a chalcolithic age. So now we have come to the end of the discussion of this chapter. I have attached a PDF file, so you will write down the class note, and next day we will discuss the question answer of the exercise. So thank you. If you have any query, you put up the query through the proper channel. Thank you and have a nice day.